Here's another figure of sort of a tapestry of interlocking shapes, interlocking colors. I love doing that. I love artists who do that, like Paul Klee has done a lot of interlocking textured shapes that are not quite controlled. They look kind of organic, like they're moving. They have a child-like quality to them. So here I'm emulating that kind of feeling with Coherence, where the integrity of the woman becomes the fabric of her life, and thinking also of the Hindu concept of Maya, which is the substance of life, of the material world. And Daven, you ended up flipping this, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
And why did you do that?
Yes, I'm of two minds about it. So this was one of the the conversations where you felt strongly it should not be that way. It should be its original, that it was not created to be shown
Yes.
or emerging from the bottom.
I ultimately deferred to your preference.
Did. And we flip it back the other way again. I mean, I actually love it both ways. And I'm also fascinated by how different the image looks when it is in its different orientations, like the sense
It really
of the woman.
changes it.
Yeah. I had some feedback from a close friend. She said, I don't understand what I'm looking at in looking at this woman. I can't tell. I'm confused by her, which is okay. And I don't, that can be very good also. But when I turned her the other way, I felt a kind of whooshing flow of her emerging down the river. And of course, the other way could be down the river as well. This is all relative.
No, this is very much that she's surrendering and flowing downstream. And this is that she's surging upward and kind of prevailing and declaring, her power. And this is much more assertive.
So both are true in this card. So as you work with this card, see what feels right in the moment for Coherence, or both. Work with both. But I was also really struck by seeing this woman in this configuration. Oh, sideways is nice as well.
Yes, and there were several cards where we kind of wished it could be horizontal.
Yeah, and that was one of the big constraints of this project, was the verticality. So yes, so in the end, we went with her emerging from the bottom, and it's really important to me, both because this is a collaboration and just out of respect for artists, that your vision, that you don't feel, I want to use the word violated by how your image is used in its end result. And of course, violated can sound very extreme, but even in the subtle way, that the final image feels true to the intention. And so this one was tricky for me, I have to admit. And when you said, okay, I was like, okay, I guess it's okay.
Okay, and thank you for respecting that. I really appreciate that. Must be because you're the daughter of artists.
I am the daughter of artists. I'm recording this from my mother's studio in Tennessee, and I feel yes, I respect the artists.
Well, then I thank you as well as your mom.
Okay.